Hey everyone, welcome back to more Odyssey. Now, you're probably wondering why we might be back here. Um, I want, I must be honest that I looked this up, because I'll show you what I mean. Actually, that explains another thing. I went and defeated the shark as well off screen because that took me quite a while to do. See fights, especially when they're against members of the cult, they take ages for me. But I wanted to say the unveiling of the sage for when you lot saw. So without further ado,
Those that do not fear Cosmos can learn to breathe beneath the waves.
Hydra, the many-headed, called the Eye of Cosmos through sheer viciousness. Recruited to be a simple ship's captain, the young Hydra instead took command, slaughtering and sinking anyone who opposed. He united the cult's fleets and its so-called gods under the Aegean, until sailors who knew them knew to fear them more than Poseidon's wrathful tempests. This fear was Hydra's gift to Cosmos. Okay. But since level 50, we're going to leave him alone, at least for now. Why I'm referencing this is that there's this thing about this talk about this rogue, excuse me, cultist in Masara. Now, in one of the earlier side missions, if you're keeping up with this series, I'm not sure how many episodes it was ago, maybe 4, 5, whatever it was. One of the side missions, they were mentioning a person called Swordfish. Now, if it says to help people nearby, which are usually through side missions, since there are no other side missions available, it made me think, you know, this was a side mission, Myths and Minotaurs, right? It made me think, well, you still need that key, well, you know, that's that plate or key to access them, right? Now, the kid's not going to have it. So I'm thinking, well, and I looked up, and apparently that you actually that it is possible, depending on what actions you take during the missions, to reveal location of a cultist through, if you make the right choices through these section of side missions before you can gain access. So, and I thought to myself, well. We started this already. We haven't exactly got very far. Or for those of you who don't know, we've got a kid named Ardos. His father was among a bunch of soldiers that tried to take on the legendary Minotaur, which is within a labyrinth of a ice site, or an underground ice site where he's been trapped. Excuse me, to stop him escaping and causing carnage. The old belief was that he was in Pepka, which is wrong because this is an ISU site. I'll show you what I mean. There, that's a symbol of an ISU site. And he wanted to show us the entrance. But because there wasn't a key on him, we're still going to get the key. So, yeah, I want to see through. And that was the tip that I read online. I don't remember where it was, so don't ask me. But this just to follow the sequence to find out about a cultist. So I thought, we'll give that a go. I promise we will get on with some of the main missions. Or, you know, continue with them. Oh, let's go to daylight. I'm sick of being... Although nighttime is advantageous for when you're assaulting a fort, daytime still provides a lot more light. So... And plus, the quicker we can get through the cult, the quicker we can return to just worrying about the missions. So, which is a true fact because those things have actions have consequences. So, and look, it's better for everyone, the whole Greek world, if we get rid of Cosmos nice and quickly. Or well, when I say nice and quickly, quicker than waiting till the end, you know. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do at all. So for those who didn't watch the last couple of episodes, you're now about to see the entrance to an Aisu site. Which is fairly elaborate, as you can clearly see.
Here we are. Isn't this amazing?
Let's give the kid the benefit of the doubt, I think.
I've seen some things, Ardos, but this...
Is amazing.
You said it, Ardos.
So the Minotaur lies beneath Knossos' palace. Open the door. I've got a Minotaur to slay.
Ah, oh, right. It's locked.
Don't worry, we'll find a way. You must know something.
I don't, but the guys who went into the labyrinth with my pater will. I tried talking to them, but they won't speak to me.
They'll speak to me. Who are these people?
The collector, swordfish, and my old caretaker. My old caretaker. Boring old man. Never wanted to talk to me about my pater or the Minotaur. So I left him to find out the truth on my own.
Bold.
And the collector is this guy who buys weird stuff. He's a merchant in Gortin. Oh, and the last guy, they call him Swordfish.
Of course.
He's the boss of Octopus Bay, and he's mean.
Huh. They were referencing swordfish. That's interesting.
Where should I start looking for swordfish?
Fisherman's Beachhead in Heraklion would be your best bet. No one's seen him in years. Some think he's dead.
Okay.
Swordfish? He must have a long, pointy nose.
No, no, he's really good with a sword, and he's really good with a fish, I guess.
You love the man of a child sometimes.
This collector, where is he?
He lives in Gortin, near some red pillars, in a crazy house with lots of stuff. I've borrowed some trinkets from him. He has so many, he never even noticed.
Don't let me catch you borrowing from me.
From you, I would never get caught.
Tell me more about this old man.
Okay, so my old caretaker recently sent me a message about wanting to meet in Festos.
That's nice of him.
He never answered me about my pater or the Minotaur. Ever. That's why I left in the first place.
I'll go in your place and see what I find.
The message said to meet him at our old house, northeast of here, near Festos.
Okay.
Where did you say I'll find your caretaker?
Old caretaker. The message said to meet him at our old house to the north.
Okay, that's just double checking, no worries.
I'll make sure they all talk.
Oh yeah, in case I probably should have showed you this first, we've updated our armor, so... Which I thought was only sensible. Right. Collector about the labyrinth. Well, it should all be listed on here anyway. It certainly is. So while I'm here, I'll show you. With a mace, still got the old arrow. Leveled up on some things here, but nothing overly spectacular. So, which is okay. I mean, it's nothing to worry about. Come on, track it. Thank you. Beautiful. Save us running half the bloody way. Let's just fast travel, eh? What do you reckon? I mean, by the time we got the horse over the bloody hill, any soldiers want to intervene, or any animals, lynxes want to come and chop our heads off and bite our heads off. You know, well, you know, 5 minutes later, we're then in. This takes, what, 20? Save us a cut half the time. Oh. I'm actually currently uploading footage I've recorded from Call of Cthulhu, so got sucked into that today. Oh, I'll tell you what I recorded today scared the living shit out of me. I don't like horror games, so, but if you're not a huge fan of horror, my best advice to you is make sure you're in a very well lit room. That's my best advice to you. I'm not kidding either. Those of you who like horror and detective games
should know something about swordfish.
Yes, yep. Excuse me. For those of you who like horror and detective games, sit back and enjoy, at my expense, obviously. Anyway, let's talk to this guy.
I'm looking for swordfish.
I know nothing.
Yeah, he does know something. He just doesn't want to talk, or should I say, has been reminded not to talk. Oh God. Hello?
I hear you're looking for a certain fish.
Yes, swordfish.
I hope you know what you're in for. He's ruthless. Cut off a man's nose just for sneezing.
Why is it that every time I mention his name, people jump?
Swordfish controls Heraklion and everyone in it.
Not for much longer, he doesn't.
Where is he?
No one's seen him in a long time. But there's a rumor he controls Heraklion from a hideout underground.
That's ridiculous.
It's all I know, mistress.
Okay.
If he's so dangerous, why are you talking to me?
I'm old, tired, sick of bowing down to pay fees. If you can take him out, we're all better for it.
Not another word out of you, Malaka. I have orders. Everyone who talks about swordfish must die.
Okay. Oh, did not mean to do that. By diving. Wait, I've been there before. He's... Ah, I actually know where he is. I know exactly where he is. Okay, I better explain this. Hermit's Dive. Okay, that may be... that's a cave, but there's also a little hideout underneath there, which has like some really strange religious related, like pagan related symbols, as far as I can gather. I had no idea what they were about in reference to. That makes a hell of a lot more sense now. Ah. Okay. The plot thickens, as they say. Phobos, dude, really, keep the hell up, will you? Go and fight that bloody lynx. I'm going to be over there before you even arrived here, Phobos. Dude, you're a horse. You're going to run a hell of a lot faster than me. Good God, man. Keep up. Jeez. Some horses. Oh, dear. Yes, yes. That was a terribly attempted pun, wasn't it? But hey, it's better than nothing. I know.
This is it.
I know, I'm very guilty of mixing up puns with non-puns. But you get my point. Hello, Mr. Sharks, you're still here. I will kill you all again then. Come here. Come here. Are you seriously? Come on. I'll just get some air first. Then we'll head in there. Just in here. Should be up here. There's wonderful chopped up
My
bodies.
God, what's going on here? Swordfish.
Ah. You haven't been here before. So let's see if he's a true cultist or not. Curious.
Deimos, I knew you'd come. Dog! Dog of Cosmos! Have you come to bite?
I have nothing to do with occultists.
Think I believe you? You're mad!
I'm here for the...
I won't go back! I won't go back in there! I don't care if I owe the cult. I want out! You want that artifact? Go fetch it!
Once a cultist, always a cultist.
What do you want from me then, Deimos?
Answers. And you will give them to me.
Okay, well at least he's gone start raving mad he's when to talk. Thank God for that.
How did you end up here?
I'm hiding amongst the filth. And from it, I can't show my face anymore. But Heraklion is still mine. Its fish and all its people.
You're insane.
That's a very good point.
What happened in there that drove you to this?
The Minotaur happened. I was lucky. Nikios, though. The Cosmos promised me everything. Not this.
All he had to do was kill a Minotaur. Nothing really. Right. Sure. That's what he's thinking, I reckon.
How did you get into the labyrinth?
Nikios had a key. He put it into the stele. But you can't go in there. He'll kill you. It'll get out and kill us all!
You underestimate me.
That's what Nikios said. Ah! I'll feed you to the sharks!
Alright.
I want that help! Put it out! Please! Shit! No! Shit! Water! Water!
Come on, whoop. Good, let's get in there quickly. Whoop, that did not work at all, did it? Not falling for that old trick. Oh, it is a cultist! Oh, wow!
Not so good with a sword after all.
My God! Huh.
You can find Drachmi anywhere if you look hard enough. All it takes is a little persuasion.
A tale goes that the one known as Swordfish drank wine from the same cup. The hollowed out skull of his first sacrifice to Cosmos, the skull of his father. Wow. But time wore on the man as time wears us on us all. After a life of malice, he sought to free himself of the cult. He refused to meet them in Delphi, and had never bowed to the one known as Demos. Old habits, however dark, would prove hard to break. Wow. Look. Named a legend. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, now I figure that part out at least.
A broken man. Haunted by the Minotaur to the very end.
Boiled in the water. Typical. Now, as for the other quests, let's have a look at these. Collector. Okay, where the hell's that? Oh, it's there. Okay, well, definitely fast travel there. So what? So the hint was right that I read. That you that you actually find a cultist during those side missions. I was wondering, excuse me, I was wondering how, because we managed to find cultists through side missions, not, not off those mission board, message boards and everything. So I was wondering what the hell was going on, but that makes a lot more sense now. But I definitely won't be hopping. And I'm definitely not going to be fighting the Minotaur. I'll be waiting until I'm, at the end when I finish the game. So, which I've explained in a previous episode. Okay, whoop, out the way everyone. Right around here. We get in the big expensive house on the block. Of course.
You must be the hoarder.
The collector.
Dust collector, maybe. I'm here about the Minotaur.
No. I can't. I don't know anything about the Minotaur.
Ardos sent me. He says you know things.
Ardos, the boy. Never talk to the boy. We all promised.
I'm not here to break bones. I'm here for information. Give it to me, and I'll be on my way.
I'll answer your questions, but you won't ask the right one.
Can we not play games?
Fine. You're going to need Theseus's armor, which I sold to be part of a collection at the fort.
There's nothing wrong with my armor.
Nicias thought his armor was the finest in the Greek world. He could have worn Theseus's when we found it, but I was the perfect fit. Minotaur struck me right in the chest. Should have died, but Nicias... Don't make Nicias's mistake. Wear Theseus's armor.
Okay.
What do you know of the boy?
Son of Nicias. Stubborn. A little shit. His father's son.
You remember him fondly enough, yet you refuse to speak to him.
If I speak, he might not listen. The truth is armor against little, Mistios.
Okay.
You said you sold Theseus's armor. Who has it?
A military commander, stationed in the fort. He has a cave filled with all sorts of prizes. The armor is his crown jewel.
Sounds like a hard thing to part with.
No, easy. That armor, it would have saved Nikios. It would have saved the boy's father. Yet, I worried. I didn't deserve. The armor haunted me. No point keeping ghosts in my collection.
Okay. At least know where it is.
Breathe, Collector. I've learned enough. If Theseus's armor is still in the fort, I'll find it.
There are more pieces of Theseus's armor. I've only managed to attain 2 of them. But someone stole one from me. If you find it, you can have it. But give whoever took it a piece of my mind. And perhaps a piece of your blade.
Okay.
The hidden cave.
So that's what that cave's all about, is it? Okay. Oh, we'll just head straight in there, I reckon. No faffing around. At least not yet. Well, we're going to be faffing around in the cave, but you get what I mean. I don't particularly care whether we're spotted or not. And honestly, says Ven braces. So what have I still to find then? Ah, okay.
Theseus's armor. Oh, it is real. I wonder how many more pieces of Theseus's armor are there.
So what's the next one? Oh, hang on. The old caretaker. Well, how about that? Go up here. Go through. Come on. Jump up there, please. Thank you. Up there. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. It's a Geordie thing. And yes, I am referring to... And yes, you'll probably know the name Geordie from Geordie Shore. For those of you who've ever been to England, you go up north and you'll find a city called Newcastle. The local name is called Geordie Land because they speak Geordie there, so... That was a bit of a... Oh, I suppose geography and a slight history lesson for you. For those of you who didn't already know, now you do.
This must be Ardos's house.
I know because I'm actually part Geordie myself, so...
Where's the boy? Ardos.
You're his caretaker?
Of course. I need to speak with him.
Don't worry about Ardos. He's safe, far from here.
Where is he?
I was told to expect an old man. You don't look the part.
It's very important I see him.
Who told you about the boy? Speak!
It's nothing personal with the boy or the old man, but if I tell you anything, I am good as...
Dead? Guess what'll happen if you don't tell me anything?
Okay. What is it you want to know?
What is to happen to the boy?
I don't know, Mistios. They just told me to bring him back, but we both know what they're capable of.
And you'd bring them an innocent boy? Where is the old man?
They're at Festos village, southwest of here. They got him tied to a post and they're beating him.
You'd stand by as an old man gets beaten.
But...
And you agreed to kidnap the boy.
They're just up the road. The cult. Go kill them all. You'll be doing me a favor, too. Let me go, and I won't tell anyone what happened.
The cult?
I'll let Zeus decide your fate. I need to find the old man.
Thank you, Mistios.
The old man is alive. I should check the temple in Festus.
Oh, is that the old temple they're referring to, is it? Oh, maybe not.
There's the old man amongst those guards.
Ah, so that's why there's cultist guards there. I wonder what was going on when I cleared it out. Yes, I know that.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Not that particularly care. Let's get the weapons first, then destroy them. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
I've told you everything I know. Wait. Who are you?
Ardo sent me. Can you walk?
The boy. Thank the gods. Let's get out of here before they return.
They seem very interested in the old man, don't they? Very intriguing indeed.
Breathe, old man.
Ardos, the boy. Is he safe? Alive?
I won't let anyone hurt him. Though I do sometimes think about strangling him myself.
Ardos has been known to test even the most resolute of wills.
I'm looking for a way into the labyrinth. Ardos said you might know something.
I know this. That place is death.
That's not much information at all, if any.
What drove everyone out of the labyrinth? Something must have happened.
I never went inside. I'm not a fool. But Nikios wanted me to watch the boy. I stayed outside and prayed. But I heard it. The Minotaur. Two returned. But Nikios...
Ardos says you refuse to speak or talk to him about his father.
How can anyone tell a boy the person he looks up to, his father and only family, is dead? What I can do in Nikios' honor is to stop his son from entering that cursed place.
Okay. Why not us then?
Ardos said his father is in the labyrinth. Is this true?
Yes, he never came out. Though two who did will never truly escape it.
Okay.
Why would they hurt you?
When the survivors fled the Minotaur, they left behind a disc, the key to the labyrinth. And I kept it.
Then why do they think Ardos has it?
Because he does. He stole it from me. And I told them about it. They tortured me, Mystios. I tried not to break. I failed him. I failed him all these years.
The people who tortured you belong to a powerful cult. They have broken stronger men than you. You can still make things right with Ardos. As smart as he is, he still needs someone to look out for him. Family. He needs you.
He doesn't even want to see me, Mystios.
Keep trying.
About the disc. He doesn't know his true purpose, Mystios. With it, you'll be able to open the labyrinth. Just promise to keep him safe.
He'll be safe with me. I should ask Ardos if the old man is telling the truth.
Ha! Got him. Not got him. Got him. Oh dear. You know what? I think we might actually end this episode here. Next time we're going to be heading off, because I'm pretty sure this might be... I've got the feeling that he might know it or might have sent him off anyway. That probably might be the last mission before we do it. I don't want to get intertwined with it yet. So we will be going to the Battle of Pylos, which will be next time, which is... where the hell is that? Huh? Oh, fantastic. I've actually lost where the hell it is. Oh, it's all... okay, it's all over there. Okay. Alright, well, I'll see you next time for the Battle of Pylos. See you then.